afternoon, everyone. This gorgeous, beautiful, windy afternoon in April. We're at the Kentucky Railway Museum today, and while you're staying healthy at home, we'd like to take you on a virtual tour of the Kentucky Railway Museum.
I'm your virtual tour guide today. Behind me is the Lebanon branch. It ran from Lebanon Junction over to Sinks, Kentucky, and it was in operation till the late 80s. And when the museum purchased it, we owned from Beam, Kentucky over to New Hope, and after that, past that point, all the tracks have been ripped up by CSX, and there's just a road bed that leads over that way. Our next stop on this tour, virtual tour, is Louisville Cement engine number 11. It is the only narrow gauge engine we have here, and it is displayed out here by our parking lot as you enter the museum. Up in Speed, Indiana, there's a cement company, and they used this back in the 20s and 30s to haul limestone from the quarry up to the plant. Nowadays the tracks is all gone, and it's mainly just big dump trucks to haul the limestone to the plant. Our next stop on our virtual tour is the 40 and 8 car. The reason they call it 40 and 8 car is it could haul 8 horses or 40 troops. And with these latches here, they were able to open this up to allow for open air. Each of these plaques on this car represent the provinces in France. Each state got one of these cars after World War II as a thanks for us helping them during World War II. Our next stop is 411. It is GP7, built in 1958 for the Reading Railroad. It was numbered 615. Later on, it was sold to Weyerhaeuser Lumber Company in Washington State, where its number was 309. And the museum purchased this locomotive in 2012, and we renumbered it 411 with all the L&N markings. This is Santa Fe 2546. It is a CF7. It used to be a F7, and in Claiborne, Texas, the Santa Fe shops converted a lot of the F7s into CF7s. Hence the freight body that it has now. It is one of the trains we use on our excursion, and 411 is also the other one. Now we're inside our maintenance shop, and behind me is the Cardinal. It was a self-propelled passenger car that ran on the Frankfort and Cincinnati Railroad, which never made it to Cincinnati. It just made it up to Georgetown, Kentucky. This was built in 1921, and it ran until 1952. We're now inside the Cardinal, and over here is where the operator would sit. It ran off a gasoline engine. It was self-propelled, and they would run it down the line to pick up passengers and cargo, as you can tell from the milk crates and the mailboxes and the suitcases. And as we step on back here, we have the passenger compartment, and it would have many people they would carry anywhere. And when they wanted to stop for their stop, they would just go, and the operator would stop and they would get off. Behind me is a GE 44-ton locomotive. It was donated to us from Kentucky Utilities. It is currently being refurbished and repainted, and will be used as a yard switcher here at the museum. Our next stop is the caboose 559, a wooden caboose. It was built in 1921, and the conductor that ran on it was able to get this caboose from the railroad, the L&N Railroad, and he had it moved to his backyard where it sat for many years. And then when he passed away, his family had an auction, and the museum was able to purchase this caboose, and we were able to truck it back here where it now sits in the shop, and hopefully here soon it will be back under operation on their main line. This locomotive here, I kind of joke around on the tours and call it our baby locomotive. It is actually a Plymouth switcher that was used in the Army ammunition plant up in Charlestown, Indiana. They would use this engine for moving ammunition cars around the ammunition plant. We have two other locomotives just like this. And if you look to the back of this locomotive is a car that they would use to haul the ammunition on. And notice the brake shoes are wooden, not to cause any sparks that ignite any of the ammunition. It was also a cart that we got from them, and it moves a lot of their supplies that they need. This is Bonon. It's classified as a BL2. It is one of the engines that we use a couple times a year. It's considered one of the ugly ducklings of the freight engines, but it's very useful and is a remarkable piece of equipment. All aboard! This is the 884. It originally started out as a Missouri, Kansas, and Texas, better known as Katy. And we use this in our excursion train. It is painted almond green, and it's built in 1936. It is still running pretty good. This is L&N car 363, better known as the Kentucky. It was used by the president of the railroad for his personal car. It has an observation area, has a platform, has 4 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a dining area. We use this mainly at our Christmas time for our Christmas trains for private parties. So please contact us and reserve this car for your Christmas Santa Express and North Pole Express. This here is our turntable at the Kentucky Railway Museum. The table itself was built in 1911, and it was sitting in a rail yard where Sluggerfield is now. In 2016, we had contractors come in and build a pit, and this is where it sits now. It's not operational yet. It still needs electricity. And if you stand here just right, you can hear an echo off the pit. Behind me is the control building, and here in the near future, once we get electricity run to this turntable, we'll be using the control building to operate the turntable. It has got a hydraulic pump in there that turns the motor, that turns the wheels, and then turns the turntable.